question about match play, the question specifically is, should I focus in match play on stretching my limits or should I play safe? And I think the first thing we have to do is decide what kind of match play we're talking about. If we're talking about a friendly game where you're trying to play with a buddy, then match play is a great opportunity to learn where the limits are. If we're talking about tournament play, competitive play, then that's not a place to be stretching your limits. That's a place to be consolidating what you know how to do, only doing the things that you're skilled at, and taking that into the competitive environment. So match play as such has several different categories. And when we talk about match play with opponents, I like to suggest people pick 3 different levels of practice partners. One level is a person that you can beat 6-1, 6-2 all the time. One level is a person that you play tiebreakers with, pretty close. And one level is a person that can beat you 6-2 all the time. And why you want those 3 different types of opponents in practice, match play, is to allow you to try different things. If you're playing somebody you can beat 6-1 all the time, that lets you practice, you want to develop more power on your forehand. So now you're out there playing Bob, and you can beat Bob anytime. So by you taking a few more aggressive swings on your forehand, you give Bob a few points. Obviously you don't have to tell Bob this, that you're practicing, and you're just out there playing. But you feel it's okay to make some mistakes because you know pretty much you're going to beat Bob anyway. When you're playing match play with someone that's equal to you, then you're playing it more like a tournament, and you're trying to play intense points, intelligent points to develop your tournament game, develop the ability to play within yourself, to make smart choices in match play. And when you're playing up, which means you're playing somebody who's quite a bit better than you, then you're kind of looking at your future, possibly, depending on where you're at. You're looking at your future as a tennis player, so, oh, I'd like to be able to do that. Plus, you're learning how to defend, and you're also getting valuable information from that individual on how to play quality tennis, because they are essentially dominating you on the court, so you're figuring out from watching them what's actually happening. Usually the issue I get as a coach is people will only play one person. They'll only play one category of person. So then they develop a certain self-image based on that category. This is a typical thing that happens to me. Someone will come and they've played Brett for 5 years and they've never taken a set off him. So their interpretation is that there's something wrong with their tennis game instead of recognizing the possible disparity between them and Brett. And yeah, I can make them better, I can build their game a bit, but the idea is they should have a variety of practice partners. And through that avenue, that's how you develop the best potential for your match play.